afternoon and welcome to the Midday News on NTA Channel 10. My name is Oyi Kosola Ojelade. The Nigeria Customs Service says it has completed the detailed examination and coupling of a massive weapons haul intercepted at the Tin Can Island Port Command. The operation uncovered 399 fully assembled Georgiev firearms alongside an assortment of critical rifle parts, including frames, heat shields, trigger groups, and barrels. This discovery comes after Comptroller General of Customs Adewale Adeniyi initially disclosed the interception of the container filled with knocked-down firearm components. Comptroller General warned that criminal networks often attempt to exploit the country's borders, ports, and airports leading up to general election cycles. He assured the public that the Nigeria Customs Service is redoubling its efforts through intelligence-led enforcement and heightened border surveillance to prevent illicit arms from entering the country and compromising national security. To ensure the weapons are permanently removed from circulation, the Nigeria Customs Service is preparing to formally hand over the seized armaments to the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons under the Office of the National Security Advisor. Customs leadership emphasized that interagency collaboration will remain vital in dismantling international trafficking networks and bringing all perpetrators involved to justice. Still on security, proactive policing, stronger collaboration, and community engagement, experts say are key to addressing Nigeria's emerging internal security challenges. The Assistant Inspector General of Police Zone 2, Olorundare Moshood Jimoh, reiterated this while receiving the International Coordinator of the Security Watch Africa Initiative Network in Lagos. Hyacinth Oba has details.
Security of lives and property is everybody's business. To this end, the AIG Zone 2 is interfacing and collaborating with relevant stakeholders to surmount threat within the zone, noting that effort of the security agencies alone is not enough to overcome crimes and criminalities. He commended the team for acknowledging achievements.
It's a great thing for me, not only for me, for all the officers I've met that have worked with me, that being the saddle of the responsibility of keeping Lagos safe. We don't sleep. Some of us don't even have access to see our family as we expected to do. Some of us, most of the time, sleep in the offices, and most of the time, we engage in ensuring that we put in our best.
African security experts lauded the AIG for the stride recorded.
AIG Moshood Jimoh was being honored for what he did as the Commissioner of Police Lagos State. He took over as the Commissioner of Police Lagos State and carried out a number of reforms and changed some of the attitude and the operational capability of the operatives.
The team presented an award of excellence to the AIG as the most outstanding anti-crime police chief in West and Central Africa. In Lagos, Hyacinth Oba, NTA News.
And now we move to Lagos State, where Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured residents and motorists that the vandalized Vin Niger Bridge along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway remains structurally safe. The governor gave the assurance during an on-the-spot assessment of the affected bridge. Joyken Abakoya reports.
Concerns over the safety of the Vin Niger Bridge along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway grew after viral videos showed vandalized sections of the facility. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu visited the bridge to assess the damage firsthand, assuring residents and motorists that preliminary findings confirm the bridge remains structurally sound and safe for use.
The bottom line is to assure the residents and the citizens that there is nothing wrong with our bridges. There is nothing wrong with the work that has been done here. It's perfectly in order, but it is unfair and it is a shame that citizens of a country will I don't want to say ignorantly, but deliberately want to destroy public assets.
The governor condemned the vandalism and expressed concern over repeated attacks on public infrastructure in Festac town. He urged residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities, stressing that protecting public assets is a shared responsibility.
The full arm of the law will be on anybody that has been caught, both the person that is buying and the person that is selling, because we cannot be using public funds to want to bring development to our people, and some scrupulous people will just want to sabotage and frustrate government.
Governor Sanwo-Olu said inspection is part of ongoing efforts to restore order along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway and safeguard critical infrastructure, reaffirming his administration's commitment to the safety of residents and road users. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapuya, NTA News.
Channel 10 News will now go on a short break to stay with us.
For a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event, then
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities. You can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
NTA Lagos premises affordable just for you.
Welcome back. Leadership, service and compassion took center stage as the Rotary Club of Minima Estate, Districts 9112, ushered in a new administration with the investiture of Rotarian Sir Adewale Farinu as its second president. The ceremony marked the new chapter of leadership and renewed commitment to service, while also featuring a fundraising drive to support impactful projects planned for the Rotary year. Ometere Chiedu reports.
An evening of recognition and renewed purpose as Rotarian Sir Adewale Farinu was invested as the second president of the Rotary Club of Minima Estate.
Now to invest the new president, the president.
With the mantle of leadership now firmly placed on his shoulders, the district governor, Rotarian Laye Abidoye, charged the new president to lead by example, uphold the ideas of Rotary, and build on the achievements recorded by previous administrations.
There are several works to be done. So even the youth, we need to get them oriented so that they can see that hard work pays. They will not be cutting corners. But we want more people to join us to do it, either through their personal involvement or the donation of their resources so that we can expand our reach.
As one administration bowed out, the outgoing president, General Anthony Onibasa, retired, reflected on a journey defined by teamwork and service. He appreciated members for their unwavering support and contributions to the club's various humanitarian initiatives, while calling for the same spirit of unity and cooperation for the new administration.
You are able to belong to a very select and very esteemed circle where you can give back in integrity, in transparency, and with great passion.
And with a new leadership comes a new vision for the newly installed president, Rotarian Sir Adewale Farinu. The focus for the new Rotary year is clear: to create lasting impact through projects that will continue to benefit humanity even beyond his tenure.
In Rotary, we call it service above self. It's an opportunity to show how we can impact people's lives, children, widows, indigent communities, how we can have a lasting impact on their lifestyle.
And as the new president begins his journey, members of the Rotary Club of Minima Estate offered words of encouragement, urging him to remain steadfast, accessible, and committed to the ideas of service.
People will say if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together, and he has decided to
make impact by collaborating with other clubs.
Look out for collaboration. Call clubs to come together. A little drop of naira, they said, makes a mighty ocean.
Beyond the investiture, the occasion also provided an opportunity to recognize those whose dedication has kept the wheels of service turning. Board members were formally inducted, while outstanding Rotarians received awards of excellence for their time, resources, and commitment to the growth of the club. In Lagos, Ometere Chiedu, NTA News.
Indigenous languages, once central to Nigeria's cultural identity, are gradually disappearing, especially in urban homes, as more parents prefer English and other widely spoken languages. Concerns are growing over the loss of indigenous languages and the cultural values they preserve. Lynn Lineke examines the implications. The report.
In Nigeria, there are over 500 indigenous languages. Preserving these languages is essential to safeguarding the country's rich cultural heritage and security. The home remains the first and most important place to pass down culture and values to the next generation.
A particular country, we know the blacks are like trying to find their way back, that okay, this is not where we are, we originated from somewhere, and they're trying to find out how they can link back to their foundation. So we mustn't let this our culture language be eroded, because if these children don't speak it now, very soon it will go extinct.
But when a language disappears, it takes away cultural values, oral history, traditional knowledge, and sense of identity. In the absence of indigenous languages in the homes, these parents say children may struggle to communicate with older adults whose foundation is rooted in culture.
It's a thing of the modern age. When we were born, especially I was born in the village. I was born and also grew up in the village. So everybody was confident with speaking our native language over there and then. But now people are beginning to change.
I was one of those people that always said, oh, I can't raise my children, in such a way that they can't speak that dialect. But now I know the difficulty. Because I married here in Lagos and my children grew up here in Lagos. And I see myself speaking the same English to them.
In Yoruba, in Hausa, in Igbo, Calabar, Edo, everybody try to teach your Pikin in own language because of education.
To preserve indigenous languages, families are encouraged to speak their native languages at home, celebrate cultural festivals, cook local meals, and wear traditional attires to prevent extinction. In Lagos, Lynn Lineke, NTA News.
This is where we wrap up the midday news this Monday afternoon, but do stay tuned for the evening news package at 7 p.m. My name is Onyi Kosala Ojelade. Do have a wonderful afternoon ahead.